What's going on, guys? Cultimush back at it with another video, and in this video we are going to be talking about the oh-so-sensitive topic of graphics and playing games at different settings. I would imagine that most of you like to play your games at the highest settings possible, but obviously there's a balance to find on getting the best settings possible and getting a frame rate that you are comfortable with. Now, I'll take a game like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt since it's recent, and I'm gonna guess most of you guys know about it. That game has so many different settings you can adjust and so many things you can do with the settings and a lot of things you can tinker around with, which is really nice. A lot of those settings impact performance a lot harder than others and vice versa. The Witcher 3 is a very hard game to run if you want to max everything out and get 60 frames per second. I can't do it with my GTX 970, you're probably gonna need something like a GTX 980 or a 980 Ti, and that's even at 1080p. But with a slight altering of the settings, turning the foliage view distance down a little bit and turning NVIDIA Hairworks off, I was getting a solid 60 frames per second on my GTX 970 at 1080p. NVIDIA Hairworks is the one thing that irked me a little bit. It can make Geralt and others in the game world's hair less static. The hair will look more realistic and accurate, where if you had Hairworks turned off, it appears static and less realistic. Now, I'm a graphics whore, but to me, Hairworks did absolutely nothing for me. So that was a setting I could turn off and still get a fine visual experience. Sure, some might care. I have friends that need to absolutely max out every game that comes out and they don't even have to worry about tinkering the settings even if it's a little bit. But to be completely honest, I think most of you that are getting into PC gaming or looking to buy a new gaming PC won't really care about lesser hair quality. And if you do care, again, more power to you. And it's not just The Witcher 3's Hairworks, I don't really care for PhysX or the Tress Effects feature that was present in Tomb Raider. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that features like that are available in the game because there's people obviously out there that love to play with everything maxed out and there's enthusiasts out there. But to me, sure, I'm not maxing out The Witcher 3 and getting 60 frames per second, but it doesn't bother me one bit. I'm still getting a great visual experience with the settings that I've decided, and it's nearly maxed out, but turning things off like NVIDIA Hairworks and turning the foliage quality down a little bit increases my frame rate to such a degree that I'm okay with taking that slight graphical hit. And since I don't really care about the hair physics that much, I would much rather take the extra 15 to 20 frames per second over nice hair on Geralt. And it's not just Witcher 3, I'm just picking out Witcher 3 since it's a recent and relevant release. I'm sure Batman Arkham Knight could fit into this video just as easily. But to me, that's what PC gaming is all about. It's giving the gamers option. Whether you're the kind of guy that wants to max out every game in 60 frames per second, whether you're like me and you're okay with turning some of the settings down off but still love high quality visuals in a game, or if you're like the other guy that doesn't give a shit about graphics and can play on the lowest settings as long as he's getting 60 frames per second. Let me know which kind of camp you fall in, because I think a lot of people fall in different camps. There's a lot of people I get comments, man, I don't care about graphics, I just want that smooth frame rate. There's a lot of people like me where you like the higher graphical fidelity, but you're okay with turning down some of the settings to get a smoother frame rate. And then there's a lot of people that just want to max everything out. They feel like they have a chip on their shoulder. If they can't max out a game, they'll buy the newest hardware, and that's totally cool too, since on PC you have that option. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, comment down below, and I'll talk to you all later. As always, have a great day. Peace out.